Hello and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Agrarian Skies 2! Alright, this is a major update. This is Agrarian Skies 2. We did not finish Agrarian Skies 1, sadly, but we have a new pack available. It's 1.0.37. I do believe this is still in alpha, so there might be some changes, but we'll go with what we have. There's a whole bunch of worlds here. Let's take a look at a few of these. So we'll start off looking at easy and work our way up. There's a few of them, like insane, that we probably won't even look at. No, let's take a look at them. Let's take a look just for giggles. So, Sweet Reminiscence. This looks a lot like Agrarian Skies. Very good. This is default platform. I'm not even seeing water on this one. I don't know how this one's easy. Mist plazas. So this is interesting. It's a little intersection world. This is Bonnie. I actually really like this world. It looks great. This probably will be the world that we end up playing on. This is the Morvey Cottage. So again, very reminiscent of Agrarian Skies. Ooh, that's interesting. Agrarian Skies, the original. Has a little basement in here, which is nice. I like that. This one's actually really nice. Water coming from the sky. All that remains hard. Oh boy. I just want to see. There's some apples down there. Interesting. All that remains. And the nice thing about this setup today is that we do have a way to reset all the maps. And I'm just going to go ahead and reset everything. That's in case there were some accidental changes that I made. There we go. 14 maps. But like I said, we are going to try out... I like both Morvius Cottage and the Boney Intermediate. Let's try Boney Intermediate. Looks like there's a couple more chests here than in the Boney Normal. So let's switch back. Yeah, alright. So we decided to choose Boney Normal. We have 5 lives left. And as you know, with Agrarian Skies, check your quest book. You have reached this region either by being assigned to it by your overlords or by completing a previous region's building. I guess I was assigned to it because I definitely did not complete it. There's still a lot to be done to repair the destruction of the old world. Whatever your reason for being here, the Jade One, the Cute One, and the All-Knowing One are happy you are here to take up task of rebuilding our poor world. The 3 overlords will be joined in guiding you by other meddling watchers. Some will help you, some just want to see you fail. Choose wisely what advice you follow. And I think that was my mistake last time. Not all paths have the best of outcomes. The first step on your path, punch tree, get wood, avoid dragons. Alright, so as you can see here, there's a lot of changes here. You have a reputation system, both positive and negative. So you start off as neutral. We have 5 lives left, and we have some quests. And let's see, Mob Hunter. Guess on this. Pointy sticks, pungy sticks, oak barricade. Pungy sticks are cheap but brittle, but of course this isn't where we start. We need to start with learning to skyblock. First steps. First step in questing is to understand how to turn in quests. Quests are handled either through the quest book or through the quest block. First step of quest is a detection quest. To complete this type of quest, you need to have the item requested in your inventory, otherwise stated everything uses the or dictionary request for wood planks will accept any kind of wood. Use a manual detect button to detect items already in your inventory. Can you detect it? No, because we don't have any wood, so let's punch tree, get wood. We'll use this. And we have a fair amount of bone meal. 2 quest books, notably. There we go, punch tree, get wood. That's our first quest complete. First part of our quest complete. And we also need oakwood planks. There we go. Second part of the test. And where the a task where the player can hand in items or fluids. One just can also use the quest delivery system and submit items or fluid. Let's manually submit that, and we could pick one, Pan of Misfortune or Pick of Tears. Let's take the pan, because it can actually help us. Let's place that down. I like taking the pan first because you can cook stuff on it, so keep that in mind if you are starting this. So there's inventory slots, and as you noticed, we have a limited amount of inventory slots given. You probably noticed that the powers of be did not give you all of your inventory slots. They feel it is better for you to build your character if you earn the slots by doing some small tasks. Every time you earn an achievement, you will get another slot. You can also earn trophies through completing quests to unlock slots. Guild of Adventurers. So you need a wooden pickaxe. And this specifically notes that it's a vanilla tool. Useless for most situations. Let's go ahead. Make a vanilla crafting table. Turn that into a crafting station with Tinker's Construct. And just go ahead and pick a spot right here. Oh well. It's elevated, oh well. Let's get some sticks and a pickaxe as you normally would. Wooden pickaxe, yay. Gives us an inventory slot. And we can manually submit that and lose that. So we have fish or fruit juice. We'll take the fruit juice. It's food. Food has always been important here. We get a trophy. That's interesting. It's 1.7, so fishing isn't as annoying as it once was. Unlocks a slot! Do I right-click this? Yeah, and that gives us an extra inventory slot. That's interesting. To get started, we need to repair various crafting blocks and some basic tools. So, as you can see here, all our Tinker stuff needs to be done. So, punch more. Now, if I recall correctly, Ex Nihilo is in this pack, so we don't want to... Yeah. We don't want to completely destroy this tree without going through it and finding some food. Silkworms, in particular. I don't know whether Spicer of Life is here to be really mean and affect whether we can eat stuff. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't have the eat an X out of X number of food. That makes packs a lot harder. Basil. Huh. That's a new one for me. Alright, so we got our first silkworm. What we want to do is actually get this thing infested here. This will allow us to get more silkworms, which can be treated as food, and string, which will become important. Alright, so let's start making up some stuff. Actually, let's put down another oak sapling. Grow that up, because we'll probably need more wood. Probably need a few of these. Good for a start. Alright, what do we need? We need a few things that I can remember, but it's all Tinker's Construct stuff, so we have a good grasp on what we can get here. So take that, take the plank pattern, and we get a part builder. That's a start. Oh, and we get a whole bunch of books on the floor. Let's just put the part builder back here for now. Don't like how everything's not being picked up. What's going on? Alright, there we go. Tinker's weaponry, materials and you. Good. Part builder. Make this one, which is the stencil table. We'll also need the stencil chest. So we need a chest here. Oops. Pattern chest. Keep that back here. And this is all temporary, but then, again, I've said that before about stuff. Just need a tool station left, and I just need one more piece of wood to make that. That's infesting nicely. So there we go, we make a crafting table and one more blank pattern. Whoops! Nope. Crafting table. And one more blank pattern. Gets us a tool station. Alright, stencil table. What we're going to probably want... Ooh, let's complete that quest. First, milk, egg, tools. Yes, flint, axe, head. Flint. Flint. Oh, flint. Okay, that's not so bad. Flint, axe, head. So we want axe head. like that axe head pattern, and we go over to the part builder. I think the pattern's on the left. Yeah. And we get our flint axe head. Good. And we get a rewards of an aluminum ore and an egg or milk bottle. Let's take the eggs. Just in case. Can we use them for anything interesting? Food, as you would expect. Now, I would want these to turn into... I would want these eggs to turn into chickens if at all possible. I don't know that they will. So, if I start throwing these, it just might be a waste. But in the alchemic chemistry set, it is possible to make a chicken once you have these resources. While we're at it, we might as well start making our tool, our axe. Now, I don't know if it allows us to do this using sticks, but it does. So that works, and it looks like it has iguana tweaks, which means these tools level up. And there we are, using our crook to turn these leaves into lovely, lovely string for all our stringing inventory. Inventory issues already. And here's our first string tree being cut down. I expect that we'll need a lot more string. There's also a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do with Agrarian Skies. I'm going to plant this one again. Bone meal it up. And, oh, it's a nice big one. Let's go ahead and infest that. Take a look at what we have else. Mary had a little mob farm. So we can do this, but I'm going to set that up off camera. Mob parts are frequently needed for esoteric purposes as well as for eating. And your mobs will... To get mobs, you will need to build a place for them to spawn. A basic mob tower is 27 blocks high and contains a hole in the center, and has water pushing the mobs down to drop to their death. Some mobs, however, may need a higher drop. Walling off your mob spawning area is not a bad idea. There are multiple ways to improve this type of farm and even automate it later on. So we'll need to set something up there for a mob farm. Typically that takes a while to build, and, well, I just don't have the time right now. So we'll do that off camera. Build something nice. Oh, we have a strings attached one completed already. Your first resource beyond wood is that you have to gather a string. There are not, however, any handy sheep or string plants around here. Instead, you will need to make crooks and use the crooks on tree leaves until you get a silkworm, which we have. We got the crooks, we got the silkworms, we got the string, and we get to spawn sheep, which is great. And we get sugarcane seeds and seeds. All right. So let's claim... Oh, man. This is, hard. If we take the sugarcane seeds, we get the punchy sticks that we saw in this mob hunter one. Pointy sticks, punchy sticks, and oak barricades, but there's lots of other stuff here that you have to do. All right, and some of the other basic stuff we have. Resource grind, which is the oak barrel. The great ones have implemented several methods by which you can get resources while there is no world to mine. If you convert plant life into dirt and sift, you can strain out small amounts of various resources. To do so, you will need some specialized machines. So, they want us to make a barrel. And so we will. Just like so. That's a wooden water tank. That is not a barrel anymore. I bet it has a flat bottom. So we'll need slabs. Just like that. And there we go. Oak barrel. Now that'll collect water when it rains. But it can also be used if I take, say, all but one of these oak saplings. Just because we don't want to waste anything. Take that, and get on there, and just put these in. There we go. And that'll start decomposing. Wonder if you could use basil for that as well, since we are getting some basil. Can I eat that? No, not directly. Can be used to make spiced jelly, uncured sausage, and a few other things. Not readily available at this stage of the game. Do have this aluminum ore, though. Anywho, that's turning up into nicely composted dirt, and that's telling us to get cobblestone. Well, to get cobblestone, I think what we need is a sieve, which is another quest. Sifting forever. Now that you have string, you can create a sieve. Sieve can be used and process many materials with other materials. To start with, you'll be sieving dirt, a lot of dirt. Eventually, you'll be able to make machines to do this for you. But for now, take the block you wish to sieve and right-click on the sieve with it, and keep right-clicking until it vanishes. And sometimes you'll get something. Now a sieve, sticks, silk mesh, need a bunch of string. And you need 2 of these. Makes it a little bit annoying. Just a little. But it's like starting over again. That's kind of one of the things I like with doing these packs all over again. So I can just start over. There we go, oak sieve. And I'll make this my sieve room. And it's just right click with dirt. And sometimes, if you're very lucky, you get some stone. I think we have a little bit more dirt. There we go. And there we go. And I think it's 4 stone makes a cobble. And that gets us that cobble quest. Oh, we got the miniature stones. Crossbow or pick? Gonna take a crossbow. And we have a reward peg. And that gave us a whole bunch of fish, so I'm glad I didn't take the raw fish originally. And the resource grind was completed, so we get rainmaker and spawn pig. So we're getting a lot of animals straight off the bat. What's this? Rainmaker. I think that's the opposite of what I want, unless it's not. We might actually want rain. I don't know. I'm not gonna put that down just yet. And yes, I remember doing this. Well, congratulations, you learned to make cobble. That gets you one step closer to having resources that are actually useful. First things first, you're going to need to build up some arm muscles with a hammer, and so we need a wooden hammer. Those aren't hard to make. If you have the resources, what is it? It's like this. And 2 sticks. Yeah. And so take the cobblestone, place it down, just like so, smash it up, and you get gravel. Going to detect that. So detected the gravel. Use a not-so-shiny hammer to beat a new piece of cobble into gravel. And from gravel, we break it into sand. There we go. There we go. We get... Oh, no, there's more. And from sand into dust. And there we go. Basics of skyblocking. Claiming the ward. I have the rainmaker already. Let's get them clay. We'll need clay to make water. Because, unless it actually rains. Or we'll need water to make clay, unless it actually rains. Maybe that's what the rainmaker's about. Do I want to try? Let's place this down. Alright, well, don't stand by the rainmaker when you do this. It does make rain. It might kill you. I'm talking loud now because I can't hear myself, but it's time to get a few of these out, a few barrels out, just to collect this water, because we will need it. I don't know if this is the only way to make water. I don't even know if there is infinite water sources. Are these filling? Yeah, these are filling with water. If there are infinite water sources, this isn't as big a deal, but man, that almost killed me. Rainmakers are dangerous. Alright, that should give us a nice amount of water as water collects in here. Whew. That's loud. Let me, let's turn the weather sounds down. Alright, well, be careful around your rainmakers. You never know what might happen. Ooh, we almost died there. Alright, since we did the resource grind, we'll talk about singing rain. To make a smelter, you will need clay. There does, however, seems to be a surprising lack of swamps in the void. The Insane One thought of this, however, and provided a method to get clay. You will need to mix water with dust in a barrel, depending on how the rain gods are feeling. You may or may not have gotten rain. If you did, you had some empty barrels, and you now have barrels of water. Right click with block of dust to create clay. If you have not had rain, or you have and did not catch it in a barrel, look for an item you should have gotten as a quest reward, which we did, and almost killed us. The Rainmaker. It's a block that, when placed, will trigger a rainstorm before vanishing. It is one use only. Use it wisely. They may be explosive consequences. I did not use it wisely. I'm just wondering about wooden buckets. It does look like we can craft them. Or it doesn't look like we can craft them. It looks like you need unfired clay to craft them. Makes me wonder if we have infinite water sources. Well, first off, we need clay. We do have clay. We can make some clay. I think that's what it requires. We do have clay. Yes, pick one. Porcelain clay. Let's take the porcelain clay. That's going to be clay and bone meal. To make porcelain clay, can make it into a bucket? No, it's just a crucible, I think. Make that up. I'm probably going to want to make some more dirt very shortly. Gonna keep on that, keep on making dirt, and just continue building. Now, of course, what I need is one of these barrels to have not been under rain, so I'm just going to put this one here, just for now. We need to fill this with any available resources. Go to get those spawn... crap. It looks like I'll have to... Oh, man. I don't have a pick or anything like that on me. I have to get out of here, and this is in my way. Well, looks like I'll be using more string on this than I wanted to use. I just wanted to test that. We could use string. Had to break this to just get out. I trapped myself. Alright, but I think this does it for today. This has been Mobisex from Guys playing Agrarian Skies 2. I've been looking forward to this mod pack, so here's hoping that it's a good one. Alright, have a good day, and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.